We live, most of us, in a country with the freedom of religion. That's what they say, but they don't let you read the fine print of what freedom of religion really means. When they say freedom of religion, the majority of people think that means choose your denomination of majority religion. They don't think of actually choosing outside of that box. Just like whenever people fight for prayer in school, they don't actually think about actual freedom of prayer and allowing others of other faiths literally to join in freedom of prayer. The fine print is this: that if you aren't in the majority of the majority religion, you have a good chance on some level of discrimination. You have rolled eyes and laughter, at minimum, to being called stupid, crazy, ignorant, deceived, or the classic for those that are pagan, a devil worshiper. And people may try to convert you, fight you, and sometimes the family will disown you. So, not wanting anything to do with you for said reasons of above, other than believing in your spiritual beliefs. So, freedom of religion, yes, but are we truly free? So don't get me wrong, we live in a free country, but sometimes the freedoms we have come at a price. Is there freedom whenever we feel uncomfortable just expressing ourselves, being nervous to tell someone what we actually believe, and try to put on a mask to pretend we're not who we are? If you're inside the majority religion, then you don't know what it is and what it's like to have a completely different faith and worry that someone is going to think differently of you when they find out you're not what they assumed you to be. Do you know how many times people ask me in this season, what are my Christmas plans? And my answer to that is that I tell them what I'm planning on doing with my family. I don't bring up spirituality. I don't say, well, I don't believe in Christmas and Christianity. I respect people's question and I give them my answer. Or I may just say for the holidays, I'm planning to do this or that. I don't necessarily have to call it Christmas. But it's about knowing who to tell your spirituality to and sharing your faith with, and who not to, because you can risk losing what you have depending on who you tell, whether that be the respect of people you call friends or coworkers, or it can get as serious as losing your job or actual family. I have family that I was not close to. They were never really close, but they were aunts and uncles. That I saw them, haven't seen them in years. I went to go talk to them. We're like, yeah. We'll get together, have a barbecue, come up to our house sometimes. And they add me on Facebook because we met and talked and got to say hi again. And then they added me on Facebook. They added me. And then they saw what I believed. And then they defriended me, unfriended me, and never spoke to me again. So that's the kind of thing that you can risk dealing with. So how do you deal with discrimination is that first off, you don't put yourself open in that spot unless it is someone that they have to know your spirituality. I know it gets really tempting to go tell the world about what you believe, but sometimes there are some situations that don't call for it, and you can't risk that. Until you get to a certain spot in life where you either just don't care what happens, or you're at a spot where it doesn't really matter what happens. So I'm fortunate enough to be in life where, for the most part, I don't really care what people think. There are certain people that I don't mention my spirituality to because of the after effects of what could happen if I said something. So, like I said, you have to be the adult in the relationship. So, when it comes to discrimination, just really know who to open up to. And let the ones closest to you know, possibly, if you feel comfortable. And just be always ready to support what you say. I would not recommend being new to Hellenic polytheism, for example, and when they have serious questions and you won't have the answers. That puts you in a spot, and it makes them look right as well. You'll may even question your beliefs if you're not ready to answer those questions. So definitely just judge your situation before you open up yourself to those kind of things. Because we live in a world where, yes, we live in a free country where we won't be, thankfully and luckily and hopefully, burned at the stake for believing what we believe, but we will be ridiculed, mocked, and laughed at, and all that, and everything else, because you believe in anything besides what is considered mainstream. Same with dealing with people on the other side that's kind of a discrimination. How to deal with people that want to convert you. Again, I would say watch who you open yourself up to before it comes to that. But if you already told someone and they are scared of you, if they want to convert you, if they cry when they think about you and they pray for you, now that it comes from a loving place, but just let it ride, basically, if you can, to just deal best as you can. Like I said, don't get angry, don't yell at them, don't call them stupid, because you'll be in the same position they are, and no one wins by calling each other stupid, you know. So I would say, if you haven't reached that point of telling someone, and again, just trust who you tell, but if they are already trying to convert you, then just let them know that you're fine, that you're okay. They won't believe you, but let them know that you're an adult and that they should respect your beliefs, that you respect theirs, let them respect yours. It's a fantasy world, I know. I know some people say, wow, that's a fantasy to think it's that easy, but we just have to try to do the best we can. And yeah, just always be the adult in the relationship, not like literally and figuratively. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. Bye.